technologically superior, which means there's
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Season 2. I said it was coming. Finding Shaun, the Brotherhood. Let's listen to this guy right here. Not me, you, Elder Maxon.
And most impressive, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second
A little bit of mango drag.
in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Symbol, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their sins are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end,
This dude don't ever shut up.
we will be saving human.
He's got so much to say about the Brotherhood.
Itself. Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam.
For the Brotherhood.
Should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Elder Maxon, I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I like how they both got that lean when they turn. Merp, merp.
Care about them? Thought we were
And yes, I am wearing my silver shroud attire.
by starting with our own. The difference
Season 2 is back a little bit, but it does pick up right after Season 1 of Finding Shaun. Obviously, you've seen in all my location videos a bunch of different armor, a bunch of different... Even my beard looks different now.
that you understand our core values. He feels you've become quite an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a
But as I said before, the location videos are fill-ins in between
I'm granting you
Season 1 to Season 2.
and, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
A knight? What is this, the Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again.
In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us.
I do promise this entire episode is not story. There's a lot of story in the beginning, getting to know the Brotherhood. But we do jump into some action here pretty soon. They forced me to walk around the ship and talk to all these guys.
How could he afford
I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Pretty sure I had Valentine with me at this time.
I promise.
Good. Now, I know
Oh,
you're
yeah.
hop into a suit,
Just walk right in front of us, why don't you?
but first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
That dude's just straight staring at us. Look at him over there. Yeah, I think I have Valentine. I sent him back to Sanctuary to get Dance, Paladin Dance, on my team. Hope you've been enjoying the videos as of far.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
And I didn't realize she had no legs. And now that I said that, that's probably all you're going to be able to see. Because every time I look at her from now on, that's all I can stare at. And I'm not really sure if she has both arms or not. I'm trying to figure out if the right arm's gone. Well, it would actually be how she's standing, the left arm. To us, the right arm. But both legs are gone. And it kind of looks like some of her chest is gone right there, or her shoulder, or whatever. You can kind of see inside there, but I'm not sure. It's a lot of immersion, a lot of detail. He just came out of nowhere.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to
Yeah, when the camera zooms back out again, you're going to be able to see that she is a wounded warrior for the Brotherhood of Steel.
Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here.
Maybe the camera doesn't pan back out, but if you rewind the video a little bit, you can go back and see. I like this little interaction with the merchant of the Brotherhood.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Dr. Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized.
And I'm not sure if you will actually see it at any point in time in this video, but we did go back far enough to where we are level 20 right now.
I'm mostly interested in weapons.
Now this does, like I said, this does pick up from Season 1, and this is all the story that we've been playing through, but we didn't go straight through the story. That's why all the location videos were back to back like that, because in between the story, I would go to I would get caught up, I'd walk around, walk down an alley and see a building and walk in and be like, ooh, it's a hospital. Cool. There's probably supplies in there. Let's walk in the hospital. And it turns out to be a big location, turning into a video. So we've done that from Season 1 through all the videos that came out after Season 1, were in between Season 1 and Season 2. There's possibly going to be a Season 3. Haven't made any other videos for Season 2 yet. This is the first one. I'm doing the audio right now, actually. It's 7:36. Audio takes like a half hour to make. Video will be uploaded probably in a few hours. So you guys will probably see it at midnight tonight. Yeah, and hopefully you guys watch it. Looting all this stuff in here.
What? Not even a thank you?
I hardly need to. Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else.
That cat just sits there. I don't think it ever moves.
Would you mind telling me why you're here?
There is some cats that do natural cat things in this game, but that cat just kind of like,
Next on my list.
Yes.
it's like a bird. It's just the receptionist. It's just sitting there staring, waiting to talk to you. I think there's actually two cats on this ship. One that's walking around and then that one just chilling.
Woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
I also like how the Brotherhood is portrayed in Fallout 4. Fallout 3 Brotherhood, you just fought them, and you met up with a few of them, and I really didn't get too much into the Brotherhood of Fallout 3, but Fallout 4, you're going to see a lot of Brotherhood in finding Shaun. That's why this whole episode is dedicated to Brotherhood of Steel. Episode 2, like I said, it's not made yet, but it will probably revolve around finding the railroad and getting that faction going. And that's why there's a season 3, possible season 3 of Finding Shaun. Like I said, I don't know how many episodes are going to be in season 2. There might be 5, there might be 7, only because this first episode is so story driven. It's like every corner I turn, I'm talking to somebody, so you're not really getting as much of my voice as you are of the game. But I guess that's sweet, because Fallout 4 is sweet, so.
I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
My father said I used to sit way too close to the television.
The television? Wait a second. Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
I love this joke.
There was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and ugh.
That hardly qualifies. So I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human?
When this video comes out, if you can't really hear it, he asked him if he ever slept with any non-human species, and he says this one time in college, it was a dare, but he slept with this really ugly girl. It was very funny, so try to listen. Sorry for the audio. I'm not really sure what happens with these videos. When I'm editing, quality looks sweet. Audio sounds good. And then somewhere between uploading from the PlayStation on the PS4 to YouTube, there's some kind of transmission loss. Like, I don't understand. The audio goes down, the quality goes down. It's just straight crap. Like, I'm talking over him right now. I'll stop talking for a second.
I want you to head over, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Yeah, why not? Everybody else wants to talk to me. Why don't you?
This isn't
And this is like a straight undercover boss scene. If you ever watch Undercover Boss, he walks in and he's like, "How are you doing?" And they'll be like, "My father's got kidney cancer and my son is disabled," and it's like, I just said hi. And they just sit there and spiel out like everything to this complete stranger. And this is what he does now. You progress with Dance pretty damn fast. And you'll see throughout the video, he's just an open book.
I need a reminder, but yes. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Freeman, the toughest squad leader I ever served. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to the fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was cynical. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Just keep doing what you're doing. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature. Well,
What I'm seeing and hearing right now is beautiful. It's crisp, it's loud, it's great. Everything, but when it comes from the PlayStation 4 to YouTube, you can barely hear their voices. I sound okay. I'm loud enough because I'm talking loud. I'm talking into my mic on my headset, but the game volume is just super low. The songs are loud. So let me know in the comments if you know how to fix the quality of the video and the audio of the video through the PS4 SHAREfactory or through the settings, or if there is no fix. Let me know in the comments if you know or you don't know. You know? We try to hit that Milek Hunter and we don't even touch him. We don't even leave a freaking scratch on that damn Milek Hunter. We're coming up to the super mutant behemoth here. This little battle between this freaking behemoth, and you're gonna see me stop shooting a lot. Now, I do not know what actually happens in Fallout 4 with the minigun. Normally, in a game, when it's red like that, that's danger. It's overheating. It's gonna explode. You're gonna die. So, being Fallout 4 doesn't have any actual wear on their guns, and there's a video IGN posted of a gun, what it would look like with realistic wear on your guns in Fallout 4, and it was a cartridge loaded into a laser pistol, and it exploded. Now, will this explode and the whole freaking vertebra go down? I don't know. I don't fire long enough to find out. Like, as you see, I stopped shooting all the time. I am talking through the song, but I am interested to see how this goes, because when I'm editing on the SHAREfactory and I'm doing the voiceover like this, I don't hear anything on the game. So maybe that's what's causing the audio to lower, is I'm doing a voiceover, so it's kind of messing with the volume of everything. But I'm interested to see how my voice sounds with that song playing in the background while I just destroy that behemoth. And just freaking wreck its life with this minigun. But yeah, there's really it doesn't really look like there's any danger with the minigun. There's no wear on it, when I was shooting, it started getting hot, and I could feel the vibration on the controller, but I wasn't sure. I just kind of naturally stopped. Like I said, in other games, you would be shooting with a minigun, and that thing would explode, and your character would die. I'm gonna assume that is pretty much what's gonna happen in this. I'm gonna have to get in a vertibird and continuously shoot a minigun, or just grab my minigun out, because you can walk around with a minigun without power armor too. For those that don't know, your guy, I don't know if you have to have your strength up high enough for him to be able to do it, or if he could just naturally do it, but I could walk around with a minigun without power armor on. Nice. And this shows you, I'm still using Kellogg's pistol. It's a lot stronger than it is now, In this video, I think it's because it gives it to you at like level, what, power 60? I have it at power 75, and the max power on his pistol is 100. And I've picked up a couple other 44s along the way. One 44 I have is 100. You'll see that in future videos. You actually see me use a lot of different guns throughout the different Finding Shaun episodes. This, I obviously use my older weapons, such as this shotgun right here. Shotguns are pretty beastly in Fallout, but this older one, there's just not enough ammo. And they fixed that with that legendary shotgun I have later on. I'm sure I've had it in one of my location videos, and if I didn't have it in one of my location videos, spoiler alert, I get a shotgun that can hold 32 rounds, but the recoil on it is ridiculous. It's best in VATS, like this shotgun you see, maximum 8. Now, the benefits of holding 32 rounds at a time, you can just plow through enemies with a shotgun. The downfall of holding 32 rounds at a time is you're plowing through shotgun bullets as you're shooting enemies. So if your shotgun isn't that strong and you're fighting enemies that are stronger than you, you're just gonna pump out. Like that right there, I probably pumped about 20 bullets into him. Granted, he was higher level than me and he was legendary, but it's a shotgun. You would think the shotguns would just be blowing these mutants away, and I guess I do use this primarily through most of this video here. I love that green scope. That's the best mod on any gun. I hate the, like, I love the scope that goes in, like the sniper scope, but the problem with it is it's got that delay, and you have to look at everything in that scope vision. You can't, with the green scope, the laser scope, you're just looking straight down. You're looking straight down the barrel. You don't have any delay. It's instant, boom, boom. We're just getting annihilated in here with these super mutants. And right now, we're doing the Brotherhood. Basically, prove yourself to the Brotherhood. Paladin Dance stood up for you. Go down there and take over the fort for us. And I'm like, hell yeah. And I'm walking through and just super mutant after super mutant after super mutant for this damn airport. And they don't even use the building. Like future on with the Brotherhood, after you take over this little area, this freaking building's just null. I don't remember using this building ever again. I just remember them taking over the airport part of it. But look at all this. Maybe they do. Maybe I'll have to go back and check it out. See if this building is occupied. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they tore this building down. I don't know. I just remember landing in the airport and working with the Brotherhood from there on out. Like I said, episode 2 will probably be Railroad, me going to the railroad stuff, but it might be more Brotherhood. And look how far back the shotgun. I still, from future location videos you guys have seen, still using the shotgun, and we were using it all the way back at level 20 before it got the marksman stock on it. And before we did our little upgrades to it to what it looks like now. This is the original bare bones freaking Smith & Wesson shotgun. Look at this gun. We haven't used a freaking bolt action rifle in a long time. Holy crap. I missed the freaking and I love this scope right here because it's actually, oh, well, not that scope, but there's actually a scope that's literally, well, that's got a nail in it too. But there's actually a scope that's just 2 nails put through the scope, and that's the sight. Like when you look down the sight, you're looking in between the 2 nails to try to find your enemy and line them up. And I'll let Paladin Dance talk to me. This dude's like a freaking open book, man. And yeah, my speech, obviously, it's always very low. I'm always failing those damn things. I'm as good as the speech attempts as I am with the fucking terminals.
Only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back.
Horrible with the terminals.
Trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do?
The power armor's sweet.
It would be Armageddon.
That's the only...
Maybe the end of everything to behold dear.
It's a T60, but it's freaking... It's amazing. I would love to wear Dance's power armor. Even though I don't really use power armor. I mean, you do catch me a few videos here and there. Power armor running around, but it's not my really not a big fan of it. You can wear pretty much whatever armor you want under the power armor, which is sweet because you can get in there fully equipped with combat armor on, and then get in the power armor and just really wreck stuff, but just not a fan.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back.
Maybe I'd be more of a fan if I walked around without the helmet on. I'm gonna try that and see what happens. I think that's what I'm not a fan of, is being enclosed in that, looking through the helmet, first-person view.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Lord Maxson. We pretty much talked to this dude for the rest of the video.
Paladin Dance is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prudent.
And I know there was a lot of story in this, but that's the point of finding Shaun. That was the point of finding Shaun Season 1. That's the point of finding Shaun Season 2. There's going to be a lot of story, a little bit of action. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to let him talk.
It was a piece of cake. I'm glad you feel that way. Because it only gets more difficult from here.
In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure
I want his fucking outfit. That jacket is badass.
An even greater task lies ahead. By now,
I also want his rank. I want to be fucking Elder Hayward, top of the fucking Brotherhood of Steel, running shit in the motherfucking Commonwealth, taking down Siths,
only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light,
driving around the Paladin.
the Institute.
I don't even know how to say it. Is it the Paladin, the Paladin, the motherfucking Goodyear blimp? It's the Brotherhood of Steel blimp. Well, I hope you enjoyed first episode of Season 2, Finding Shaun. I know it's a little bit different than any episode of Season 1, but we've come a long way. Come pretty far. I appreciate you guys for subbing. We're up to 38 subs now, maybe 39, maybe even 40. It's always going up. Every couple days I look on there, and we got a couple more subs, a couple more of you guys viewing the videos. I just need some feedback. Let me know if you like the video in the comments. Hit the like button. That gives me enough. I mean, there's a lot of you that don't comment, which is fine. I don't comment on videos. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I don't even hit the like button on the video, even if I do like it. I'm just not. I support it by viewing it, which should be enough because bigger YouTubers, they have millions of people commenting to them and talking to them. So you would I just feel like I would get lost in the comments on bigger YouTubers. But I'm here for you guys. And that's it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Love you. Peace.
The technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?